Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So before we get into today's video, I need to read a Bible verse over you guys. And today it's coming out of Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 13. And it says, "Finally, be strengthened by the Lord and by his vast strength. Put on the full armor of God so that you can stand against the tactics of the devil. For our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the world powers of this darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavens. This is why you must take up the full armor of God, so that you may be able to resist in the evil day, and having prepared everything, to take your stand." So yesterday, I went to an auction down in Kentucky. As many of you guys know, I buy lots of tractors out of this auction in Kentucky. So I figured instead of paying the 5% buyer's premium like I always do, figure I'd just go down so I won't have to pay the buyer's premium. And when I get there, I saw that there was a 3% buyer's premium for in-person bidding as well. So I went down and got a whole load of junk. And then today is day 2 of the auction. I'm just bidding online today because this afternoon I'm going to be mowing hay. So if you guys are ready for the hay mowing videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you're posted when I upload the first cutting hay video. So yesterday I went down there. I had a flat tire on my trailer, so I went to the tire shop before I left here and went to the tire shop before I left for Kentucky, got my tire fixed because I knew I would be coming home pretty heavy. So got that all squared away, got down there in Kentucky at about 11:30, 12 o'clock, somewhere around there. And just because the first the first 300 pieces were nothing that interested me, so I didn't need to be there at 8 o'clock. So I got there right when some parts tractors and stuff started selling. So I got there perfect timing. Was there until, I didn't get home till 9 o'clock last night, but I was driving kind of slow and then it stormed on me on the way home. So I had to do like 30 mile an hour on the interstate. But I think I started loading down there at 4:30, somewhere around there. So it wasn't a long day. I mean, it was a long day, but it wasn't really a long day at the auction. I was thinking about just staying down there if I didn't get a load bought, but I got a load bought, so I figured I might as well come home with the load. And if there's one load home, and then if I get another load bought today, I'll just go back down and pay the 5% buyer's premium. But I was able to get 4 tractors purchased yesterday, 3 parts tractors and 1 runner, and I honestly don't know why I bought 2 of them, but I did. I ended up with them, so should make my money back and go from there. So there's some parts in the bed of my truck here, off a few of the tractors, a couple hoods, side panels, loader brackets. And one of the tractors is normally a tractor that I don't buy, but on the front of my trailer here, I got a International 444 diesel. It's pretty ugly, but for what I paid for it, I could sell the injection pump and make my money back. So I figure it wasn't too bad of a buy. I'll strip all the good parts that I want and throw the rest right on that scrap pile there. Then next up, we got a 666 International. I have no clue why I bought this one, but I can make my money back, or I'm just gonna slap the hood on it and try to sell it complete the way it is. It does have an IH front end under it. That's not welded on or anything, and then it does have factory 3-point, but it is missing a few parts and pieces. I've got most of the paneling and whatnot, but it's missing the carb and stuff like that. But this tire is a good 15.538. The other one's junk, but overall is pretty nice. Fenders look pretty solid, but yeah, this tractor was hanging off about a foot, but I like hauling wide. Next up, I got a green tractor, 2950 Deere. This one actually runs and operates, drives, does everything it should. It's got a super nice bush hog loader on it. This one I don't know why I bought either. I just walked up to it while they were bidding on it. I was like, yeah, that ain't too bad of a price. And the auctioneer was like, oh, just bid one time, come on now. So I was like, yeah, screw it. Bid one time and got stuck with it. So I should make my money back off of this tractor. I'll probably use it until it sells. But I will separate the loader from the tractor. Just because, I don't know, it's a nice loader. I'm not sure what I'm going to ask for it yet. I'm probably going to do a little work to it. But the loader is plumbed into it, so it doesn't use it's got a joystick. It doesn't use the rear remotes. So that's a good thing. It does have factory top link too. And everything looks complete on it. New seat inside there. I'm going to have to get a new dash for it. But other than that, it seems to run decent. The only reason I'm going to use it is because it's got AC. I don't really get to feel the luxuries of AC much, but new seat in it. I mean, the cab ain't in too terrible a shape once I get the dash fixed, just because it's all cracked and nasty looking, as you can tell. Showing 2,000 hours, I'm sure that don't work, but missing a radio, so I'll probably get a radio and slap in this thing before it sells. So that's this 2950. And then the last tractor on my load is this Alice B. The only reason I bought this is because it's got the side weights on it, and then I didn't realize until now that it's got the inner rear weights on it as well. I didn't think I was going to fit this one on my trailer. We're hanging off about 1.5 feet. And then half the rear wheel's hanging off, but it made it home. That's all that matters. I'm figuring I'm right at about 24,000 pounds. So a heavy load, but I mean, the max I should be hauling. But we made it home. I am sitting in a hole, so it looks kind of squatty. I do plan on getting bags for my truck, but for right now, it'll do. It'll do. So yeah, that's that. This tire must be low on air or something, because it's squatting pretty good. But there is a lot of weight on this side of the trailer. I think the rear tires on that tractor are fluid filled, but that loader and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know, I made it home, and that's all that matters. Down there from Kentucky. So yeah, met a few of you guys down there as well. So thanks for saying hi. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back down there. Well, it'll probably be this video as well if I get anything bought today. Because there's a bunch of Alice today, and I'm trying to get a few things bought, such as this rough looking 8010 here. This 180. This thing has a Farmall M or H narrow front pedestal under it. It does have the Alice bolster under it, but it's got a H or M pedestal, so it really ain't worth too much. And it's got water in the engine oil, which is not stated in the ad online. But the 8010 is super rough, and has a 7000 series power director transmission in it, because the 8000 series have the shifter on the side console, and 7000 have it in the floorboard, at least on the maroon bellies. And this one has a shifter to the floorboard, so that's how you know it's a 7000 series transmission. And then there's this nice 200 down there as well. So I'm gonna see what it goes for, try to get it in. And there would be a super full load. I would not haul that 200, that 8010 and that 180 at the same time. That's just way too heavy. So I'm at least gonna try to get that 8010 bought, and if the 180 or the 180, yeah, the 180, if it goes cheap enough, then I'll buy it too. Just because this sheet metal is perfect on it. It'd part out super good. So, and one tire is brand new, still has a sticker on it. But that's that. So I'm been on my phone today, just because I'm mowing hay this evening, or yeah, this afternoon. So I didn't want to. It's 3-hour drive down there, so by the time I go down there, they get to what I want, I get loaded up, it'll be dark again. So I won't be getting to mow hay. So hopefully get some cool drone shots of mowing hay. But for now, I need to get this trailer unloaded. My skid loader's still down, so you're in for a treat trying to get this trailer unloaded. I'm planning on trying to get it all done with this little 2950 here. So yeah, I guess I'll set you guys on a tripod, try to get this thing unloaded, and hopefully can get it all done. If I can't, then I'll get my skid loader fixed and use it instead. Finally, truck and trailer is unloaded. In the beginning of that clip, you all were probably thinking, damn, this kid needs to learn how to drive a tractor. And I thought the clutch was just really touchy. But come to find out, the parking brake was on the whole time, which is this lever right here. I didn't realize that it was on, which is why every time I barely push the clutch out, it'd stop instantly. So, like halfway through unloading this crap, I decided to give that lever a shot, and heck, it started working wonderful after I took the parking brake off. So that's why the clutch was being so touchy, but that 2950 got everything off of there. It didn't like the weight of lifting the tractors, but it got it done. Here's the 444. I just put it over here for now until I get my skid loader fixed. The 666, I'm just probably gonna push it out yonder because I just got it in the driveway right now, and I gotta put this lift arm back up so I ain't dragging it everywhere. I took it out so I could push it farther up on my trailer. But yeah, the 2950 got her done, and seems to run pretty good. The AC seems to work. I didn't get too hot in there, but seems like a pretty handy little tractor there. And then the Alice B I put over here. I was gonna drag it all the way out there, and then I realized my tire was about to come off the bead on the 2950. But yeah, here's the B. I went to push it with the 2950 and this wheel popped off, which is a blessing for me anyways, because the scrapyard ain't gonna take that. So one last thing I gotta do. And yeah, here's the little Alice B. So that is that. And yeah, hopefully I get some more tractors bought today. I'm really wanting that 8010 Alice, so I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it up too terribly high, just because it is gobbled together. There ain't nothing original about that tractor. So it shouldn't go for too much because it is ugly and rough and just nasty. So I'll probably hopefully snag onto that one for parts, and hopefully get another one bought down there as well, so at least I'm not coming home with only one tractor. And yeah, so I'm gonna hop on my phone here, see where they're at, and then gather my chains, put them back in my box, clean up some stuff around here, and then yeah, if I get anything else bought today, I'm gonna include it in this video. And if I do not, then I'm gonna end this video off here this evening. So I guess I will pick you guys up in a few. Well, made it back down here to Kentucky. Wonder what I could have bought this time. Guess you'll have to stay tuned to find out. I bought some stuff in this row. Not that 200. That's a parts tractor there. I did get that 200 over there. That thing is freaking clean. And then I also picked up this 8010 here, so didn't have to give too much, but it's ugly. And then whoever bought this 180, it was only online bidders bidding on it. Whoever bought this 180 is in for a treat and wish they didn't paid what they paid for, because look at that, milky. And then that's definitely an IH front end. So whoever paid $10,000 for that tractor is about to get hurt once they find out what is under it and what it looks like. Definitely some good parts there, but definitely not a $10,000 tractor. So I gotta get that 8010 on my trailer, and then this 200. Hopefully they both fire up and drive right on. Made it home after being stuck on the south side of Indy for about 30 minutes due to a wreck, but made it home. So now let's get to unloading. Got the 8010 off, as you guys seen in the last clip, and at the auction yard I bid it on this 200 and that 8010 online, but because these sold on Saturday, I went down on Friday because it was a 2-day auction. And the stuff you've seen in the beginning of the video is the stuff I bought in person, and I decided to check out this stuff as well while I was down there, because I figured I wasn't going to drive back down there, just because in person there was still a 3% buyer's premium and online was 5%. So I mowed hay that day, so I didn't really have time to run back down there, so I just bid it off my phone. And this 200, I didn't fire it up when I was down there, but they fired it up for the sale. But I'm not sure if they had to jump it or what, but it's acting like there's a dead man on it. And I can't find a dead man anywhere. Or someone left the key on after it sold and just zapped the batteries. I mean, the batteries do look pretty old. So, I mean, I guess they could just be old, but it feel like there's just like a dead man or something on it. But I put the charger on one battery for like an hour, so let's see if it does anything. See, it does nothing. I mean, maybe it's the starter button. But at the auction yard, they brought their Gator with a jump pack in it, and it fired right off. The 8010 runs good, as you guys seen. That thing just has lots of issues. Let me get out of this cab here. Ooh, a wasp. So, I'll leave wasp. The 8010 here, as you guys can tell, it's a rough tractor. Looks like it's not been used in quite a while. As you can see, the ports are rustier than ever. And yeah, overall, it's just rough. The windows are all busted out, doors are missing. So that made the cab all rough. And yeah, there's no window there, but this tire's in pretty good shape. Both rims are in good shape. And the motor runs great. Hood panels, or all the sheet metal is pretty much junk. I mean, left side is missing that chunk. Grill is, as you can tell, not good. And this right-hand panel is in pretty, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's in decent shape. It does have a weight bracket on it. And yeah, so you guys seen me drive it. But if you know anything about 8000 series Alice's, is the shifter does not go in between your legs. So I used to have a power shift transmission in it, as you guys can see, pretty wore out. So the transmission must have went out, and they grabbed a 7000 series power director transmission, stuck it in here, and went that way, or that route. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a 8000 series Alice, just a rough one. The high-low linkage cable is junk, and I'm pretty sure the high-low clutch pack is junk as well, or about to be totally toast, because it hardly wants to move on its own power. So I'm pretty sure something's wrong with high-low, but I bought this tractor for parts, so I didn't plan on fixing it up or anything. So if you guys need parts off this tractor, feel free to reach out to me. But I'm gonna drive it out to my parts row now, so let's fire it up. See that? She just purrs like a kitten. So fifth gear. Oh, we're actually moving now? Holy cow, we're actually moving in fifth. So it like takes off real slow, and it like don't go like fast as it should. So that's what makes me think that the high-low is out of it, or about to be out, because it just doesn't drive as it should. So yeah, but I mean, the motor runs great. It's the 301. So yeah, if you guys need a strong running motor, oh, it's rough out here. Let's put her in a different gear. See, we're taking off real slow, and I've been out of the clutch, but thing runs dang good. But yeah, I've been cleaning out here too, so I can fit more junk. Or at least trying to clean out here anyways. As you can tell, that 6060 is a parts tractor now. But yeah, I've been cleaning up, lining up stuff. Put this one as close as possible to this 7040 here. Oh, the axle's in. Better back up, maybe. Might have to go forward. Oh! Now I'm stuck in gear. Ugh, dang thing. There we go. Oh, we're stuck. Let's try this again. Let's just go backwards, maybe. I got it. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing, maybe. There, now that should be good right there. See, it runs pretty good. Runs pretty good. So, put her in gear so she don't roll away. So yeah, that's that for the little 8010 Alice here. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me if you guys need parts off of this 8010. Motor's great. The rear end and tranny will sell as it is, because there's definitely something wrong in there with it, and it's definitely a 7000 series transmission. So I'm gonna run back up there now and try to get that 200 going. It's either a battery issue or a push button start issue, so figure that out off camera, and then I'll pick you guys up once I get it running. Finally got the 200 off my trailer, and my trailer unhooked from my truck. So what the issue was on the 200 here is the safety switch. You have to push the clutch in to engage the starter button, which there's a safety switch back under here behind this panel. The wires on it are loose, so that's why I was having no starter. Well, I was getting power to the starter button, but starter button wasn't working, if you guys know what I mean. And I'm sure the batteries need replaced because it turned over slow without the jump pack on it. When I put the jump pack on it, it fired right up. So get some new batteries for it, tighten up those wires on that safety switch. Should be ready to go. So yeah, here it is. Freaking nice 200. This is one of the nicest ones I've ever come across. The rear tires are 18-438s, so someone must have already put the 7000 centers on it, but as you can tell, they thought it'd be a good idea to chop the axles off. So this tractor must have had long axles from the factory, and they didn't like them long, so they chopped them off. But yeah, 18-438s. This tractor's in too good a shape. You guys can see that. But yeah, the cab's super clean, just as clean as the outside. Radios, Bluetooth works, blower works, everything works on this thing. Need to put the dash back together because I pulled it apart for the starter button, but this thing is clean. So yeah, that's that tractor. If you guys want to see more videos on that tractor, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because there's going to be some videos coming out on that thing, because I'm going to put it to work. And the John Deere 2950 that I hauled in the beginning of this video, I've already used it, so you'll be seeing a video on it as well. And if you are interested in that tractor, feel free to reach out to me. I'm gonna be fixing it up a little bit more. I haven't decided on a price on it yet, so
just feel free to reach out to me if you are interested in this 2950. I plan on putting a dash in it and fixing a few other things on it, and it should be A1 ready to go. So 2950s for sale as a runner. Will separate the loader from the tractor if anyone's interested. The AD10 is a parts tractor unless someone wants to bring me $9,500 cash for it. But I plan on parting that one out. The International 666, which is a gas. The International 444, which is a diesel. And the Alice B are all parts tractors as well. So if you need parts off those tractors, feel free to reach out to me. The Alice B has the side frame weights and the rear weights. And yeah, the 200's a good runner as well. So other than that, I guess I don't know what else to put in this video for you guys. It's been a long one, and it's been a long couple days here trying to get all this stuff home and fixed up to use and sell. So, and organized to fit everything. So yeah, if you guys want to see more videos on these tractors I've been hauling in, like I said, hit that subscribe button for me. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you all next one. Thanks for watching.